it's L'Oreal here for another week of our F.A.B video features. And this week what we're going to be doing is giving you accessories from True Blue. So I'm excited about this week because blue is one of my favorite colors. So let's get to it. First of all, I'm starting off with a blue textured studded earring, which is really cute, really funky now that studs are in. And I've matched it up with some bangles. You know, these are my fave. So what we have here are hints of blue so that it's not too overboard. I'm wearing a basic white top. So this is a good creative way to add your little pop of color. So we have this. Now for those of you that like to play with a contrast, what we can do is instead of having all of the blue ones, we can add a color like red. And blues and reds and blues and oranges go really well. So we have the teal and red, that goes well. The turquoise and orange goes well. So keep in that family. So we can do something like this. If you want to add again some character, some texture, we can do something like this. Great look. Secondly, if you want a little more blue, you love the color and you want to add a little bit more, we can add a bangle with more blue so that it's popping more at you. And this still goes really well with the earrings, so we can try this. Or if you want to add even more, you can have both hands with your bangles. So this is a really good look for making a statement with your blue. So this works really well. Again, I'm going to put this back on. We have featured from one of our local lines, a straw clutch, and this is such a creative way to add more color to a basic clutch. So we have the strips of blue. We can tuck that in, we can add that again. It has the color and it goes really well. Straw clutch. Now let's say you're more of a necklace person, you don't like your neck bare. I'm going to take these off. You don't like your neck bare and you really want to make that statement with your necklace. We can try something like this. This is teal and teal works really well. It has a hint of green and it works. We can add this like this and automatically pops. The statement goes right to your neck. This is such a good look. This is made out of horn from our local horn line and I love this piece. Now for those of you that want a little less blue around the neck but you still want to do the pop of color, you can try something like this. Believe it or not, this is actually made out of nuts and roots. So this is a really good look for contrast. It has such a good texture and it has the hints of blue like you can see. And if you really want to do earrings with that, because some of us still like to have something going on in the ear, you can pop in some simple studs like this. Again, this is a basic staple piece that you must have and it goes really well. Now if you want to take it a step further and add even more funk to it, we can slap back on our bangles. And if you can see that these pick up the same sort of texture, the same sort of grains in the necklace, so they work with the blue and the red. You can maintain all blues, or you can put a color right here like I did. So this is a really good funky daytime look. If you want to really add that Afro chic appeal, this is a good look to do. So for those of you that necklaces aren't really a thing, what we're going to do now are looks that you can use with earrings and pair them with rings. So you can take off my studs. Something like this is really simple, but it adds, again, a fun factor with the beads and the contrast with the silver. So we can take that and match it up with a ring that we have here that matches. So this is a really cute set if you want something simple, you're not that much of a fussy person. So let's say you want another look. Maybe this ring is a little too simple for you. We can try something like this. Still picks up on the silvers, the whites, the blues. A good look that you can also use as a casual, or you can use these earrings for a nighttime dressy effect. Now let's say you want more of a statement and we're going to do contrast now. So these are really cute colors that blue always matches with. So for instance, our first color that I love this mix, blues and oranges. Like I said earlier, such a really cute mix. They're opposite on the color wheel, so they always complement each other really well. A funky ring like this, you can't help but be noticed with something like this. A cocktail floral ring, a really good look. Another nice contrast are blues and yellows. So we have a bangle like this that features both of them. And if you want, you can add the same sort of color from the bangle in the ring and you have the contrast right here. Again, really good. And the reason that I love blue so much is because it has so many different hues and it matches practically anything. Another option we have here is something like this. Who would have thought blue and red? But this color, this turquoise and this red just pops so much. It's such a good contrast, such a good look. So again, we have so many different types of blues, so many different features that we can match them up with colors and textures. So don't be afraid to play with your colors. Don't be afraid to mix different types of materials and different sort of textures. Of course, you know, we always have the scars. We're giving it to you in like this light turquoise color. We have something like this. We have a darker blue. We have a cobalt blue that's really hot right now. So it's totally up to you. Don't be afraid. Again, the purpose of these demos are really to give you a feel of what you can do with accessories, how you can make a look really pop. So don't be afraid. Again, like I said, mix your colors, mix your textures for a really funky, a really simple, a really chic look. So that's it. Until next time, stay funky, stay simple, stay chic.